All right, Shalom. We give our praise, honor, glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well. Peace and salutation, all that I can push in this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother talking about the bar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson. Just going off this video right here, off this dude's channel, JR Wisdom. Shout out to the beloved Apostle Tahar. He put me on this channel some months back. You know, the brother, you know, he has some good clips on here, but it's just based on, it's going on, like you see the title, Black Men Get Tons of Thick Snow Bunnies and Are Treated Like Kings, because as like Apostle Tahar been saying for years, leave the nigga woman alone, man. You're not going to find peace. You're always going to be in a state of you know, arguing with these women. You know, you're not going to actually have more of basic, your mental state is going to always be in shambles dealing with the nigga woman. That's why you go where you find peace. And it's sorry, you got to go to the heathen women. And some of the you know, the Latin tribe women, they're more traditional. Some that's kind of raised in their more of their background, not here in the Babylon. But at the same time, hey, like I always say, go where you can find peace. And that's it's clearly not with the Negro woman, man. She's gonna constantly nag you, bring you trouble. And brothers with you know, been dealing with that for years know what I'm saying, because a lot of brothers have been dealing with these women for a lot of years, so we got a lot of experience, and we know how they act, man. So hey, when you go to these, you know, the heathen women. And some of them really be, you know, Jake. Like this woman about to talk, I think she's Jake. But they just know how to treat, you know, the so-called black man or the Latino man. They treat us much better because they know our worth. And this is why you're seeing a lot of white women and other women, nationalities flocking to the so-called Negro man and the Latino Native American man. And our women are upset because they see that they're getting, how they treating us, especially the nigger woman. She's upset, man. She's mad that her man's not, you know, taking heed and flaunting to her no more because the so-called Negro man is tired of that shit. You know, took his money, you know, got it from alimony, child support, and everything else, man. And you basically just living off of him for a check. So a lot of Jakes is waking up, man. They seeing that it ain't worth it, man. They can go somewhere and get peace and sanity, and you know, for less work they got to put in, man. But real quick, this is our fair use of copyright disclaimer of section 107, copyright disclaimer. I'm using this for educational purposes only. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. This is our fair use for copyright disclaimer of section 107 of the Act of 1976. I'm going to play this clip. And then I'm gonna grab some presets. I'm not gonna make it long, but just showing you how the Negro man gets treated better with the concubine, and the concubine means lesser wife, man. The heathen nation women.
On Facebook, it said, "White women are good for the black men's soul." And baby, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, baby. We are good for the soul, baby. We love you, black men. White women love you, black men.
Hey.
So I'm visiting my girlfriend in Germany right now. We're at this cafe, about to try
German cake
for the first time.
It's like it's a dry dough or dry.
What up, though? It's Big Snoop D-O double G.
Cake and it has some like almonds in it, and it's like with yeast, made out of yeast and milk, probably an egg.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
He's gonna try it and see what he's.
Oh, this is good. Like immediately. Wow.
You like it?
Yeah, no, this is sweet.
It's nice and sweet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put some sugar on top, maybe. Or is it honey?
I don't know. I don't want to drop it in the tea.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. All right, you want to try it?
It's like moist, kind of.
Man.
It's dry but moist. No, thank you.
Oh.
I already know how it tastes.
Oh.
Black men in Germany are treated way differently than Black women in Germany. Black men are appreciated in Germany. Black men are.
Did you hear what she said? Black men are appreciated in Germany. Why? Because the so-called nigger woman over here in the States don't appreciate them. All she wants is what she can get out of them. Even here in the States, the so-called white woman, they you know, they more, you know, try to be more traditional, stick with the white guys. But a lot of white women, they been leaving the white man. They been flocking to Jake, and they appreciating Jake. And the nigger woman's mad. The nigger woman's mad.
Put in a cultural sense, in a societal sense, you are seen as interesting, whereas Black women are seen as lesser. I was a member at Soho House, and I remember seeing a Black man sitting there, and there was all these white women around him glorifying him, gawking at the fact that he was existing.
And that's coming to a reality soon, especially in Isaiah 4:1. When this shit hit the fan, these women gonna be flocking to the men of the Lord, man. The Israelite man. But what more so in the kingdom of heaven? That's gonna be on there every day. Cause you gotta understand, these heathen women, they understand gods when they see them. They know that we're kings. They know. And a lot of that history over there in Germany and England, they know the true history. So they know who we are, man. It's just you so-called nigger women. You don't like to, you know, acknowledge Jake, because Jake is on that lower state, especially here in the States. But as soon as Jake get a little motion, get a little things going for him, and then mess around and get with an Edomite woman or a Northern Kingdom woman, or a woman of other tribes, you damn nigger woman get upset because you want to catch Jake when he finally getting the money, finally on his shit. Instead of trying to help build a brother, y'all constantly like to break a brother down. But we know that goes through the curses, man. That goes through the curses.
Like the brother was speaking about already, like our color. They want children of us.
And Shalom, these the brothers in Germany, man. These the brothers in Germany. You see how the spirit work? I noticed that. These the brothers in Germany breaking it down.
To also say also into our face.
Break it down.
And when I say brothers in Germany, it's the brothers that teach the scriptures, man. They getting interviewed. These the brothers in Germany getting interviewed, breaking it down to this dude that's interviewing them.
I mean, like, did you serve in the military here?
Yes.
Okay, so you know, at first it was a shock. It's a shock. You know, you're like, damn, you get a lot of respect. But on the other side, it's a lot of hate with it also. But they do want the chocolate babies. They want babies of color and curly hair. You know, like, he got good hair. You got that good hair, you know.
As someone who's traveled before.
Yeah, that was the brothers of GMS in Germany, man. Yeah. Because, hey, the spirit, hey, you see it, man. But the thing is, mainly, like you said, they want brothers with good hair. They acknowledging it, man. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants the damn nigger woman. Nobody wants to deal with that nagging and all that goddamn talking shit. Real quick. I jump back. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Because we understand we're under the curses. And nobody wants to deal with that, man. Especially in the times we're in now. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. And it says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set her sole of her foot upon the ground for her delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband. And that's what you see. And this is talking about the Israelite women. But primarily this curse cleaves to the so-called nigger woman, man, the black woman, the southern tribe women. This is how their eyes is constantly evil towards Jake. And yes, this curse is clean to all the Israelite women, but primarily it cleaves to the Judite woman, man, especially here in the States. And it says, her eye shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom and towards her son and towards her daughter, man. And that's what you see, man, because the nigger woman set the standard of being a damn degenerate for the other tribes, as far as just wanted the Section 8 and the baby daddy this and all these little trends. Who you think set that shit up? The damn nigger woman, man. They set that shit up. They made it a trend. And this is why you see, man. And this is why you see the so-called Negro man, the so-called Southern tribe men, and the other tribe men are just Going to other women, man. Going where they can find peace, man. Go where you can find peace, man. You ain't got to deal with these damn nigga women.
I can tell you now that women in Germany are totally different than the women here. They really love black men. I'm not sure why. They really do.
Berlin, we're on our way, baby.
Guys, that's definitely a good one, and we got a lot to unpack on this video. I like talking about stuff like this because obviously a lot of the videos I do I have direct experience with. And if you guys didn't know, I was actually stationed in Germany when I was in the Army. It's my second duty station, Kaiserslautern to be exact. Shout out to everybody in Rheinland-Pfalz, you know, Western Germany. So with that being said, I just want to...
No women, no alcohol, no drugs, no smoking. Disappear for 1 month.
Kick it off with that first video. Good Buddy was so happy to have a German girlfriend. Like, he was excited, he was elated. You could see it in his face, the joy that he had there, right? And all these other brothers, they're absolutely right. A black man gets treated like a king over there. If you want to get you a super thick white woman with your...
Because it's a virtuous woman, man. It's a virtuous woman. It's a woman that they just embrace their femininity, man. And nothing wrong with that, man. Jake, we're not used to that here in the States, man. We're used to this aggressive beast, or aggressive woman trying to be you. And if you got your virtuous woman that just embracing her femininity, that makes the man more masculine, man. This is Sirach chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled, man. And that's you got to understand, when Jake over here in the States, man, Papa died 20 years down the road and grandma still be living. Come on, man. Math ain't mathing. It says a virtuous woman is rejoice her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace, man. Peace. None of that nagging, none of that crying shit. You understand? There's gonna be some disagreements. Trust me, brothers done dealt with heathen women, but it's nothing like dealing with the nigga woman. It's nothing like that. It's totally different. It's none of that arguing, combativeness, competition like against you. It's just like you're competing with each other when you're dealing with the nigga woman. They're more submissive. It's none of that damn always that talk back. It's none of that, man. None of that. It says a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. And that's what's coming, man. Jake is going where they can find peace. And if they can find peace by leaving the so-called nigga woman alone and getting with these other women, like you see brothers in Germany and all that, that's where you find peace, man. Like Apostle Tar been saying for years, man. Leave the nigga woman alone and get you a heathen woman, or a white woman, or the other tribes, as far as the women, the Latin tribes, because they're more submissive, man. Yeah, the curses is cleaving on to them as well, but they more submissive. They more of a traditional sense than the so-called nigger woman. None of that damn bullshit you got to deal with. Let's get that word virtuous real quick. It says virtuous, a having or showing high moral standards. They have standards. The nigga woman ain't got no damn standards, man. She don't care. She wearing weed. She walk around with a damn bonnet and the pajamas on all damn day. And then talking about she deserve a 1% man. That's the shit we dealing with here in the States, man. That's the shit. Walk around with a bonnet on, pajamas, and talking about you deserve a high value man. 3 kids, 2, 3 baby daddies. Still standing in the projects. Not actually trying to do nothing with your life, just sitting around doing the same shit, clubbing and drinking and smoking weed. That's no, who wants to deal with that? I said, let me keep going. It says, because she considered herself very virtuous because she is neither drunk or smoked. See, that's the nigga woman wanting to get high and fuck on something. Over sexualized, man. That's the nigga woman, the product of Esau, Edom. Nobody wants to deal with that shit, man. Even the Esau don't want to deal with that shit no more. So what more so us, man? We ain't got to deal with that shit. Hey, the Lord set it up where we can start the nation over with the heathen women. We don't need you black women. And they starting to see that, man. All that pride and all that damn talking all that shit. That shit's going out the window. They saying that nobody wants to deal with that shit anymore, man. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Real quick. I'm not gonna make this long. Just, just laying back on a video and how the Lord just set it up where we ain't gotta deal with these damn nigga women no more, man. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. It says, and she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, and she shall be tried down as the mire in the streets. Because you got to understand, the nigga woman don't believe in the Lord. They don't care, man. They lack faith in what we believe in the scriptures. They lack faith. And you see it through their actions. They don't believe. They don't care. They don't consider the Lord. This is why when the Lord come back, he's going to get all that little murmuring and all that talking shit, every idle word. The Lord's going to try your ass down as the mire in the streets, man. It's going to be a lot of death, man. And I'm not saying the other women of our nation is not going to catch judgment. But right now, considering the way that the nigga woman's going, it's best to deal with the Latin women of our tribes, man, or another nation. Because they're more submissive. They're more, as far as bringing peace so you can have some sanity, man. Dealing with the black woman, man, you don't get no sanity, man. She's all about herself. Self-glorification. Let's keep going.
A lot of you guys want to go after. German women tend to be on the thicker side. They tend to be shaped like sisters a lot of times. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are. A lot of them try to be down. A lot of them are at these different club spots, locations, and hey, they're easy to talk to. They speak English. They'll take care of you, all those good things. Wash the feet and all that. Cook for you. Make a nice schnitzel, man. And you don't have to jump through all these hoops. And a lot of ladies, they have something to say, but if you notice on that video, and I don't know if my editor, he probably cropped the whole thing out, where it said that a lot of bros like to go to these third world countries and take advantage of the women there because they're poor. Well, Germany is not one of those countries, baby. Germany is definitely not one of those countries. Germany is definitely technologically advanced. The economy, everything in Germany is clean. I didn't appreciate Germany too much, but they do take care of their people, right? I will say that about Germany. I don't like the fact that they don't have air conditioning. Things might have changed, even though you say, well, it doesn't get warm enough. No, it gets hot in the summertime. But yeah, they take care of their infrastructure. They take care of their people, like the restaurants, places, things to do, stuff like that. It's a cool place. I wouldn't want to live there, but a lot of bros are retiring. A lot of bros get them a German wife. They end up staying, having kids, and he's right. They want to have little J.R. Wisdoms walking around. That's what the Germans want. They want them that look like me, Ich kenne nicht.
But yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, before he started just rambling, it's best to go where you can find peace, man. It's best to go where you can find peace, where you ain't got to deal with all the nagging, all the bitching and complaining. Go where you can find peace. Like, for real, that's the best way to do it. Cause hey, here in the States, you already see. And I'm not saying go fly to Germany and do none of that passport, bro. No. If you here in the States and you can find an Edomite woman or another woman of the nation that brings peace, hey, take heed, man. The Lord, it's more women than men. You ain't gotta settle, man. A lot of Jake just be settling. Don't settle, man. You ain't gotta settle. Go where you can find peace, man. Or if you ain't gotta deal with a woman, period, you ain't gotta deal with a woman. You just focus on the word, focus on the ministry, and focus on just doing what you gotta do for Yahweh Shem Shah. But at the end of the day, just to protect your sanity, you ain't gotta deal with the nigga woman because they feel like they're entitled and they feel like you owe them something. Go where you can find peace, man. Shalom.